Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of November 14th through the 20th of 2022. I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Virgo, your first card out, the Ace of Cups. So your cup's overflowing. Maybe this could be in a new passionate love affair for some of you, but do see the people for who they really are. Try not to get, blindsided or wear too thick of rose-colored glasses. Make your judgments fair. And if it doesn't work out, it's okay, because you've learned a lot. And the Two of Swords. So sitting on the fence, trying to make a decision of something in your life, whether this is a job or relationship or friendship. You're just trying not to make a quick decision, but you're realizing that you can't keep sitting on the fence, because if you don't make a decision one way or the other, the decision will be made for you by others. So, in the meantime, you've learned to accept things, and, you've even compromised in some cases, but it doesn't seem to make any difference. Things are going to change, and you need to see it in order to help yourself. And the Empress. So you started a new endeavor here. You're feeling more abundance coming in. You're feeling more healthy. For some of you, this could be a new addition to the family. For others of you, this could be a new project that's starting to take off. You're starting to see tangible results going forward. You're taking the successful road. You're realizing that you want things comfortable and stable in your future. You're taking care of your health, and you're doing what is necessary to make sure that all comes around. And the Four of Rods. So definitely taking the time out, having a good look at your life, celebrating with good friends and people and places and things. You have, a lot of good luck and abundance on the table for you. You're starting to accomplish things. You're feeling, you're rewarding yourself. You're no longer feeling like you're frustrated and held back. Things are starting to go the way you want them to. That is how it's going to happen for you this week. You have created a good, firm foundation for yourself, and you're feeling optimistic about your future. So, wow, Virgo. You're going to make those decisions. You're going to take the blindfolds off. We're no longer going to be sitting on the sidelines, and you're going to make this take flight. And the Hangman. So you were feeling trapped or held back. You made a lot of compromises, but you've also realized what you needed to do to complete things. You're having a better outlook on life. You've watched both sides of everything unfold. You've kept yourself calm, held yourself back. In some cases, some of you were even getting professional help or advice, so that when you make your choices in the future, that they're made on a positive note, and you don't question or look back on things. And the Six of Rods. So definitely taking a well-deserved bow for yourself, because you know that you've put a lot of work into stuff. Maybe you've had to, say a few things to people to make them realize of, all of your accomplishments this far in your life. People are starting to see you for who you really are, and what you've gone through, and what you have to offer. So they're celebrating you as well. They're starting to appreciate you, which is very nice. People are starting to recognize you at your job. You're sticking out in a good way, and people are starting to see just what you bring to the table. And the High Priestess. So you're realizing, where you want to go, what kind of things you want in your life. You're feeling very positive, stable. Things that were unpredictable is starting to calm down in your life. Things that once spoke to your heart is maybe now, rearing its head again. For some of you, this could be a family member that had separated. Maybe you weren't getting along for a long time, but you're starting to realize and see their point of view, that sort of thing. And maybe you're going to hear from them. You're going to get the inside scoop on what's actually going on in the family for some of you. So it looks like a interesting week. You're keeping to yourself a bit here as well. And the Ace of Swords. So most definitely, if you were feeling, stumping on not knowing which way you want to go, finding your true purpose, you're about to find it this week. You're going to go forward on a very positive note. You're going to, have that heart-to-heart talk with whoever you have to talk to. You're going to clear the air. So you're moving forward in life on a very positive note. You're feeling more independent. You're realizing the possibilities in your future coming forward. It's you're feeling divinely guided this week. And the King of Wands. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So you're having more energy. You're feeling more growth coming your way for what you're bringing into the future. Things are starting to go your way a little more easier. You're feeling more motivated to change. The requests and the attitudes and your life going forward, you're going to do it on a good positive note from caring. And the Eight of Rods. So good news coming in. It's just going to happen all of a sudden. Maybe you're getting an invite to go somewhere, or maybe people are stopping over to visit you and you're just having a good time. But it's going to it's going to happen out of the blue, but you're going to be happy that it does. And the Three of Pentacles. So very hard at work. You're a very hard worker. People don't always give you credit where it's due for all that you bring to the table, but this is the week that your light's going to shine and people are going to realize all that you have and who you've actually helped and taught and your talents and abilities. You stand out in such a good way. Maybe this is somebody at your job talking your name up and telling others of what you have to bring to the table, and they're realizing maybe that they should be offering you a little bit more, or maybe a better standing position in life. You're going to increase, you're going to move forward, your money's going to increase, your life is going to stand out in a good way. You're going to have, you're flying high this week. You're surrounded by, new friends, and you're feeling independent. Your money's starting to grow, and your future's starting to look very bright. You're seeing the positive note. And the Four of Pentacles. So you've had to hang on to what you've had. You've spent a fair bit of time in feeling like you might lose what you've already gained, so you've hung on quite tightly. So you're trying not to spend your money foolishly. You want to make sure that it's there if you need it, if there's a hiccup in your life, and you're okay with that. But you're also realizing that you can't take it with you, so you're easing the purse strings open a little bit this week and trying to, go for that coffee if you get invited to, and not worried about spending, $20. Or you're going to have to, how are you going to recoup it? But you're doing that naturally this week. And the Ace of Pentacles. So very nice. It's a very lucky card. There's tangible work coming in. Your money's increasing. Material gains and growth. You're starting to feel more positive about yourself. Maybe you're going to start that diet this week that you were thinking about doing, and it's going to pay off quite quickly for yourself. It's going to make you feel, healthy mind, body, and spirit. You're perhaps needing to go speak to somebody for an advisor to do with your money flow coming in. Maybe you got that job and it's giving you more money than what you anticipated, and now you're trying to figure out how much taxes you have to pay. The World card. Very nice. So you've crossed some sort of finish line in your life. You're changing your outlooks, where you want to go, what you want coming in. Things are starting to change very dramatically and fast for you going forward. The future looks really good. You're thinking of maybe taking some trips that you were always thinking of taking. You're very comfortable in your surroundings and what you have. You're taking the right actions this week, and they're starting to pay off, and you're realizing it. Very nice, Virgo. Very nice indeed. And the Hermit. So there you are, showing up, which is wonderful. You're taking that time out for yourself. You're stepping back. You're looking out over the horizon, realizing all that you've gained in your life and where you want to go. You have the lantern. You're certainly not in the dark. You realize what you want, and you're just taking that moment this week to, recalibrate all in your life that you've got this far and where you want to go in the future. But it looks very positive. And the King of Pentacles. So most definitely making some good investments in yourself. Your life and your surroundings. Maybe you've coming into some money this week, and you're looking at making some good investments. You're following and feeling your psychic powers. You're starting to realize your hunches are paying off. You can see things a little more clearly than what people give you credit for. You've taken the blinders off. You're realizing where you want to go this week, and you're going to make it happen. And it's going to happen actually quite easy and fast. So that's very nice, Virgo. All right. I'm going to shuffle and deal you an angel oracle card. And now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. There you go. So put a little bit effort into studying, and it's going to get you a long ways, Virgo. All right. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.